Found some fairly old deer droppings here. This nice, pleasant little clearing. Pretty close to Gum Slough in Liberty, Texas. It's a little, I guess that's a red oak. You can see those spines. Apparently the white oaks have the tastiest acorns. Deer like those. But we're not looking for deer really. Well, we're looking for everything, I suppose. But let's see what else there is to find. Looks like either a logging trail or maybe a lease road to go to New Oil Well. Can't go across there though, but there's a hat out in its natural habitat. $1900, can't really read. Kind of an interesting looking hat. It's a free hat out here if anyone wants it. Got some squirrel nests there, one up there. I'm gonna head over this way though, along this boundary line. But anyway, here's a bigger clearing. So here's a bedding area. Deer. These droppings are a little more fresh. This is really good to know. This is where they nap. So, thing is it's right by this boundary, so makes it a little bit tricky, but still interesting. There's a lot of things of mycological interest out here. Interesting fungi, or is it fungi? Whatever it is. If I had to guess, that's a bullet hole. There's some dogs. Hopefully there are no hog doggers out here. Last thing we need. This log is quite remarkable. It's covered in this kind of orangish shelf fungi. Some droppings there. There we go. Quite remarkable. I don't know what it's called or anything, but it is quite remarkable. Look how extremely white these fungi are. Those others were quite orange. These are extremely white. Which is sort of interesting. Looks like maybe some hogs have been through here. Probably come here to wallow. As far as hog wallows though, not all that impressive, so maybe just a smaller band or a lone boar or something like that. But anyway, here's this little small slough of some sort. Gotta cross over to the other side if possible. I'm not sure how deep it is though. Something over that way has the birds very agitated, so I may just hang out here for a second. Could be a otter or something. I know there's otters around here. This is sort of cool to look at, these plants, delicate leaves. Not sure what kind of plant they are, but sort of interesting. Managed to cross through the slough without too much problem. See more evidence where the hogs probably move along the banks here. Anyway, my ultimate goal is this should be a little hidden lake up ahead here. That's what I'm ultimately looking to find. Came to another slough area. Still not the Lost Lake or Hidden Lake or whatever I'm calling this thing, but look at these. These are some really cool, delicate looking leaves. See, there we go. Pretty big turtle shell here. See more remnants there. So when your birthday balloon floats away, winds up out here in the middle of the woods. I can't see any other info on it, but yeah. Okay, I think we're really close to this hidden lake. It's pretty neat. Sort of out here in the middle of nowhere. It's a small hidden lake. This is here year-round, fairly deep. You can see a stream comes into it. No trees growing through it. That's how you know it's kind of a year-round thing. There's a lot of these temporary ponds and stuff, but this is every map you look at, everything. It's always here. I don't know if it has a name or anything. Probably the locals. Notice there's this old pipe connection there. Could be a originally man-made lake, maybe for all the oil, what they call it, saltwater disposal or freshwater or something like that originally. Something like that if I had to guess, possibly, but it doesn't look like anyone's using it now. But it's a really cool little hidden spot. These willows, I think those are willows, I don't know. But I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit. Looks like we do have some aquatic life. I don't know if a shell expert could probably identify what species that is. I've seen some pretty big freshwater mussels back in these little sloughs and stuff back in the backwoods here in Liberty, but I'm gonna probably do a little lap around the lake and try to make my way back to civilization. These ponds seem unusually dark. I do see some sort of oil and gas old structure there. So it could be, you know, oil, or it could be something more sinister. Definitely an oil sheen on top, so. Not sure what on earth this thing is. Looks like a crashed UFO or something. Maybe one of you oil boys can say what it is, but been here a long time. See, hogs have really torn up this area. On through here. Here's another clearing. Pretty close to the road. You can see a good ways. Looks like that 10-gallon pail has some holes in it. Looks like this brick came all the way from Houston. See where the tree was wrapped in barbed wire, probably when I was a young lad. And it's just been stretching and stretching and growing around. Eventually it'll snap. You might see trees where they have past sign of where they've been used as a fence post, but the barbed wire's broken off. So it's just sort of interesting. If you ever wondered why trees might have a pattern kind of like that in the bark, it's probably because they used to have been used as a fence post at some point in their life. Check out these fungi. They're fungi. Get it to focus. These look really cool. Seen all sorts of colors. Sort of a orange creamsicle colored. Alrighty folks, that was fun. Now it's time for some Hart's Chicken Buffet before this bomb cyclone rolls in.